Hello, family. So as you can see, we are doing good job. We are doing good job here.
Better pass on my channel.
There's a lot of problem here, dampness everywhere, and we are here to solve it for the client. If you can see, the whole wall is wet. The whole wall is wet. Hello, family. Today is a new project right in spin test, and as we do, we always give the client the best of services because every client is special to us. So we are here to solve dampness problem, and this property it has risen high beyond our expectation because when we came to do the test, we didn't get the depth very well because of the graviato. The graviator deceiver, but now that we started the program, we realized no, the thing is beyond our expectation or our measurement that we, but still we said no, the client deserves what the best.
The best.
So we should do the quality work for the client.
That's our priority.
Yes. So engineer, let's go. So engineer, ask me so far, what have you noticed on the site here?
Oh, the journey has just begun, and we always delivering the best, and our work always speaking for itself. So I don't say much about our work because our work itself will speak for itself.
Yes.
We just started with the journey, and everything has been hierarchically arranged. We are going to do everything. Every application is going to be thoroughly done, and we are going to deliver the best to the clients.
Yes. So if you can see, the whole wall is wet. You understand? And it is weak. The whole wall is wet and weak because of the capillary action of the water here. So it's not just water, it's also salt. So what we have to place the barrier to prevent the damp from rising again. So if you are treating dampness without placing a barrier, it's cost 90. That's why we are here. This is Hawk Construction Company Limited, and you can call us on 055-011-2634 so that we come and give you the best of services. So let's take a walk. Keep watching, subscribe, share. You understand? If you have a challenge like this, we are ready to serve you.
Don't be afraid to give us a call.
Yeah, we are ready to give you the best of services. And we don't cut columns because they are the structural members that hold the building in position. Some of the blocks are load bearing, but they are not purposely meant to carry load. You understand? So that's what we are doing. Yeah. John, the machine will come, okay? Yeah. Chief.
Chief Mason.
It's not easy. So family, yeah. That's what we are doing. See. It has made the graviator all peeling off. You understand? It has ripping the graviator off. I always tell people that graviato, paint, stone, stars, replastering do not stop dampness until you place a barrier and you treat it with other things. There are so many things involved in the process that we don't show it.
We are coming.
Yeah, we don't show it on the net. You understand? There are so many things involved that we don't show it on the net.
As you can see.
So, obviously, what you're with, ma? You can see. Yes, you can see. It's not easy. See. The whole, see sun, see. You understand? So, if you have a challenge like this, kindly let us know in the comment section. We are ready to deliver. We are ready to give you the best of services. Yes. You know our hotline 055-011-2634. So we have to treat all these places.
Hawk Construction.
Yeah, Hawk Construction Company Limited. See. It's not easy. You know, most of the time, this dampness too is as a result of the ratio they use for the construction. I always tell people that if you are putting up any project without a building technology or an engineer, you are going to face a huge problem because it's like a football team without a coach. Even with a coach, Chelsea with a coach, Man U with a coach, still they are losing. Arsenal with a coach, they are still losing. And you are building a whole house. You don't want to involve technologies or building technology. Cause so, what kind of maintenance is until you learn?
Not any engineer, a professional engineer.
Yes, a professional engineer. They are my workers because Ghanaians want cheap. You understand? Ask them, you see those buildings they are putting up, those superstructure, high-rise buildings, how many of them do you see dampness? Some of them have been there so you never see because they employ the right professionals at the initial stage. If you come to the building industry, engineers, they are at the top. You understand? It's like you forgetting about your family, your father, and whatever they want to teach you, and you say you want to start life without your mother and your parents nursing you, training you.
You be a prodigal son.
Yes,
or
you'll be in
prodigal
trouble.
daughter.
You go astray. So it's time you put employ engineers on your project. Make sure the person has a building technology qualification, is a civil engineer or maybe electrical. They have idea about building, not just because the person has built a house before. So no, don't do that mistake. There are so many. Do you know what people don't know? So yesterday, I was talking to one engineer. Do you have? Is the place good, or we have to go to? Okay. So I was talking to one engineer, and he was like, he never knew that that this dampener was too much like that. I said this dampener is existed a long time. Even those at Aquame building, when you go to view, you see that I send it to me. We not an animal. Or man may see we need be no matter. Yeah, it's there long time, but because of the internet that has come into the limelight. And once he didn't know, I told him that this dampness issue, the DPC and DPM, they were in those books. If you go to your secondary school, you can remember, they will show after the oversight, they will say damp-proof membrane, damp-proof course. It is there. But you know, our system of education is just theory. So the thing is there. We have only seen here, but to see it, you understand. That's a lot of people, so that they can have the tertiary background.
Indeed. Moreover, to people provide the DPC, but the right application.
Yes. So
there should be an extension, so that you see.
There's not just extension. There are so many things involved about this thing. Maybe somebody will think that, oh, you have seen someone who has worked with you, so you can call the person and give the job to the person.
That's not the right.
There are so many things. This thing that they are doing, after they are done, I come and put some things in some session that these people, they don't know, even my boys, they don't know, you understand? So it's not everything that we put it on the net. So if you think...
Even the chemical itself, we miss plenty things with it.
We miss it from the factory. So what the label is on it is not that what is there. So you see, what you are seeing on the label, is not what is there. We miss so many things before we bring it. So you can see. And the whole wall is wet. The whole wall is weak. You understand? These people, they even forced, they did a good, I think they did a good work small. That's why. So, Chief, come and see. Come and see how where the whole wall is.
You see, we peel off the plastering work.
So if you can see.
The wall is wet.
You see the block. You can just use your hand to peel it. See your hand. See.
You can see.
A whole block now it's like clay. You understand?
But this one is different. You could see the difference.
Yeah. So this is closer to the dampness, the soil.
Yeah.
That's why the dampness level is very, very high. That's why I always tell people that.
And as time goes on, it will rise and go up. So you have to treat it very well. With whole construction company.
It's better you take the risks, you spend money and do the right thing once and for all, than to say, oh, maybe the charges is expensive, so you want to call some people to come and do it for cheap. Anything cheap is expensive. It's going to cost you times 3. Yes, it's a doctor. That's what people don't know. Yes, that's what people don't know. Yes.
You remember maintenance?
Yes.
The difference between buying a Benz and buying Toyota.
Yes.
You see, Toyota is less expensive than Benz, but it's very difficult for Benz to get spoils rather
the maintenance
than Toyota.
Cost is higher.
You understand?
So that's what I always tell people, that anytime you're putting up a project, we have something called the lifespan, the whole lifespan of the project and the initial cost.
You have to put it into consideration.
Maybe the project, you have to use 60 bags of cement, and you say, oh, the 60 bags is too much, so you want to use 40 bags. Remember, it's going to increase the sun, so the sun will be more. Now, your initial cost is just small, but your whole life cost, which is the cost of maintenance, will be increased. So that 20 bags that you didn't put in there, it will be times 3 later. And remember that time too, the cost has increased.
Yeah.
Labor, that time, masons will not be charging like this again. Laborers will not be charging like this
Material cost, everything will increase.
Inflation. So it's better at the initial stage. So you can see the whole wall is wet, very weak. And one thing I'll tell people that, this dampness, it weakens not only the block, but the structure, the rebar. So come and see. You see the whole thing is rusting. So with time, all of them will fail. So some of the buildings that collapse, the old age building that collapsed, it's not that they didn't do a good job. Some of them is as a result of dampness, you understand? With time, you see, the way it is doing to the same thing, it is doing to the rebars, the iron rod. the columns, you understand? So a whole column, see a whole column,
A whole concrete.
a whole concrete, see what it has done.
See,
So
it's
this
pulling
is,
off.
see what is holding the building. Can this thing hold a building?
It's just
So
a
how long
reinforcement.
is it going to hold a building? You understand? These are what I will advertise that at the initial stage, make sure that your project, you have the best people to even put them on is they are the building technologists, because they are fully into building. You understand? When you involve a civil, that's when you're going to structure road, bridge, dams, stadium. But if you want to put up any building, if you don't have money, you can get a building technologist or get an engineer to make sure that they do the right thing from the initial stage, an experienced one, so that your cost of maintenance will be less. I'm not saying that if you have engineer, you not do maintenance. No matter what, it's a body, it's a system, like our body.
Yeah.
Once we are growing, we do maintenance, we go to hospital, buy medicine. But if the engineer put up a project, the cost of maintenance will always be less. You understand?
Yeah,
Than just giving it to the mason because you want cheap. No, you should not give a whole project to the mason. No. No matter how good they are, there must be an engineer on the project to make sure that the right thing is done at every stage. So when we went, I went to Ajete when I went with Ajete to the outside, I taught you something. You see what the stubbornness were doing? Yeah. The whole thing is wrong. Because how can you do stirrups and you send all the weak points to one place? You understand? Yes. I thought Ajete, you know when they are doing stirrups, cut and joint in an line one place. So in case of any pressure, they didn't need that. I thought I thought, but they are doing wrong thing. So the building will be there. They will finish with Gaviato. They will paint it nicely, and it has no safety. It's not safe. You understand? People are taking risks that are no good.
Most of the time, the client always consider the finishing, but the structure, this thing of the building, they don't put it into consideration.
Yes.
Just the finishing.
Oh, build your house within your means and your pockets. I'm coming. So I want to educate the people about backlinks more. So they should build within their what? Their means. You shouldn't rush and build because somebody is building. You also want to build. You understand? I want to load this thing.
Wow.
Okay. I'm looking for something heavy to load it. I want to show people something.
Before
I want to educate the people. No. It's too heavy. We have to get something flat that. Yeah. I want to use two different loads to educate the people about something. Education, the whole system need education.
Never.
The whole system need education. So I want to apply various load on this. I'm using this as a.
What about this thing?
So you bring it. Okay, so let me use these pipes. So I'm going to use this pipe as columns. Okay. So you will load it with two. Bring the other shot with this. We want to load this thing. Five. Give it a pause. So don't continue. Hello family. So I want to teach people something about columns. So columns, their strengths are in the stirrups. It's the stirrups that people call it the rings, that hold the column, bind it well so that it can carry the load. So let's take this as a column. Okay, this is 1/2 inch PVC pipe. Let's take it as a column. We are coming to load it.
You can use pillar too, so that someone who don't.
Yes, pillar. What do people call pillar? No, let's say column. So we are coming to load it. So engineer, we're coming to load it. So first, let's load it with this. Let's load it with this one and see something. So leave it. You see, we load it with this. Nothing has happened, right?
Yes.
It's standing straight.
Yeah.
Yes. Now, these are how they hold the house. So if you load them more than their strength, okay, that's when failure occur. That's why you need engineer. So see. You see? Now you see.
It's bending.
You see? That's why most of you do a column and the column no baba na achia. Na column no abako, na concrete na yinese. So mo cast concrete. Na some man casting here it me yinese but e bo so a load na free so ne ba no doso. And therefore say concrete me ni yinese. So you see. So if you are building a house, that's why you need an engineer. They will do all the calculation to know the load that is coming. Load na and we bet me asomu ana. Na bet me asomu kra how many years can it hold it? You understand? If I leave it like this, you see, it will fall. It can hold it for a few seconds. You see. So some of you, that's how your house is behaving now. And some too, do you know what they do? They share the load equal, which is bad. So they will use 6 inches solid here. You understand? Maybe they will use 6 inches solid in the foundation work. That's the substructure. Then when it comes to the superstructure, they will use maybe 5 inches solid. They will go here to the same 5 inches. No, the more you are going higher, the more you reduce the load. So if you are using 6 inches solid here, I would advise you that you use 6 inches hollow. Then you can reduce it 5 inches hollow, so that you reduce the load. You understand?
Yes.
The same thing happened to, because it's not just about building the house, making it nice. So it's about structural integrity, safety, quality, durability, cost of maintenance. That's the message I have for you people. So if you are putting up any project, I can't recommend you. Don't give a whole project to just the ordinary mason, or you don't know that because it's a good mason. I've put up so many projects. No. There's more to learn. In the construction industry, it's technology and science. Every day we learn. So it's better you involve all the engineers in Ghana, bring them on board, let them help you do a good job so that you can sleep soundly. You understand? Yes, so that's what we do. How many minutes now? 7 minutes.
17.
Hey, YouTube, they said them you cook. So family, this is what we do. We always give our client the best of services. Follow for more construction tips and safety measures. You can call us on 055-011-2634. Let's come and give you the best of services. So let's go in and see the real work we are doing. We use machine for our cutting and chiseling. Because you saw them using hammer and chisel, because the place we don't have currently light here. That's why. So we use machines so that the impact on the structure will not be too much. Yes. So let's take a quick check. So, engineer, ask me.
Angie.
Yeah. I'm really sad for the client.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really sad for the client because the whole property is wet. The whole property is wet. The whole property. The walls are all weak.
You see?
You see?
It has rise to this side.
Yes. The walls are all weak. See. See. Yeah. See the color. So dampness normally does not affect color. If it affects color, it means the method of construction was really poor.
Still not.
Unless it's an old age building, if you can see. You see? So yeah, so guys, family, stay blessed. We love you. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to comment. Remember, we give you the best of services. This is Hawk Construction Company Limited. We always make sure that we protect the services. All services lines are protected. See. Wow. Wow. Wow.
So you won't be clean there. Maybe 4:30 they come and play. But you are wasting time. You just say you can't just stay on this machines.
We'll bring the proper extension. Okay. That one will come.
You know,
Enyo, yes, we
Sunday.